Stop eating chocolate right now. Consumer Reports just exposed something the chocolate industry tried to hide. They tested America's most trusted brands. The results are shocking. 10 major brands failed so catastrophically that experts are demanding recalls. Lead destroying children's brains, cadmium killing your kidneys, heavy metals hiding in wrappers you trust. The brands in your pantry right now. Today, I'm exposing every poisonous bar. Subscribe and turn on notifications because what you're about to learn will make you furious. Number 10. Trader Joe's Dark Chocolate. That cheerful store where health-conscious parents shop believing they're making the smartest choices. Those organic labels making you feel safe about feeding your family. Stop trusting that organic label. It's lying to you. Consumer Reports tested Trader Joe's Dark Chocolate. Lead came in at 127% of safe limits. Cadmium at 229%, more than double what won't poison you. Every bite accumulates in your body. Here's the sick part. Trader Joe's knows organic means nothing for heavy metals. Zero protection. Those toxins come from contaminated soil. The organic certification protects from pesticides, but nothing about lead and cadmium. They know this. They certified it organic anyway, because you trust that label, because it sells. When Consumer Reports confronted them, Trader Joe's refused to share their data, refused to pull contaminated products. Those bars still sit on shelves today. Same organic labels, same poison invisible. Think about the pregnant mother shopping there, reading every label carefully. She sees organic dark chocolate and thinks it's safe. Lead crosses her placental barrier in minutes, reaches her baby's brain, causes permanent damage, lower IQ, behavioral problems, learning disabilities. Your organic label did that. Cons lead at 127%, cadmium at 229% of safe limits. Organic certification is worthless for heavy metal safety, refuses transparency while selling contaminated products. Number 9. Hershey's Special Dark America's Chocolate for 129 years. That brown wrapper your grandmother trusted. You grew up with this, your kids eat this. Every Halloween, every birthday, it's poisoning all of you. Consumer Reports found lead at 147% of safe limits, cadmium at 193%, both accumulating in your body if you eat this regularly. But here's what should make your blood boil. Hershey's has known since 2015. Their solution? Not fixing it. They spent $3.8 million lobbying Congress to weaken safety standards. Nearly $4 million. Not spent removing poison, spent convincing lawmakers that poisoning you a little bit should be legal. They argued California's limits were too strict. They won. No federal limits exist today. Hershey's can legally sell contaminated chocolate because they bought enough influence. Every Hershey's bar funds lobbying against your safety. Every purchase tells them poisoning for profit works. That 129-year American heritage? It's a legacy of betrayal. Go check your pantry right now. Every Hershey's product needs to go. Cons lead at 147%, cadmium at 193% of safe limits. Spent $3.8 million fighting safety regulations. Knew for years, chose lobbying over fixing number 8, Theo Chocolate, Seattle's beloved artisan chocolate. First organic and fair trade factory in America. You've taken factory tours, met the people. You believed in their mission. They betrayed you. Consumer Reports found lead at 192% of safe limits, nearly double what's safe. Cadmium at 127%. Some of the highest contamination found. Worse than Hershey's. Worse than mass-market brands they positioned themselves against. The artisan chocolate you paid premium prices for contains worse contamination than corporate chocolate they criticized. Small batch didn't mean safer. Organic didn't help. Bean-to-bar transparency was selective. They showed you the pretty parts, hid the poison. When confronted, Theo deflected, talked about ethical sourcing, fair trade certification, farmer relationships. Everything except the lead at 192%. You trusted them because they were local, because you knew their faces. They took your trust in premium prices and gave you chocolate that failed worse than brands costing half as much. Cons: lead at 192%, cadmium at 127% of safe limits. Worse than mass-market brands, despite artisan claims, deflects to ethics, instead of admitting contamination. Number 7. Lily's Dark Chocolate. The sugar-free chocolate every health influencer promotes. That bright green wrapper in every keto dieter's cart. No sugar added, making you feel virtuous. You traded sugar for heavy metals. Consumer Reports found lead at 166% of safe limits. Cadmium at 140%, both significantly above what won't destroy you. Here's why Lily's is especially dangerous. Their customers aren't having occasional treats. They're eating this daily, multiple times daily. Diabetics managing blood sugar, keto dieters needing compliant options, people relying on Lily's as their safe chocolate. That daily consumption with these levels creates exactly what toxicologists warn about. Consistent exposure, heavy metals building up day after day in bodies that can't eliminate them fast enough. Think about the diabetic who switched to Lily's to protect their health, already managing a serious condition, doing everything their doctor said. Then they find Lily's. Sugar-free. Finally, a treat that fits. They're poisoning themselves, thinking they're being careful. Cadmium accumulating in kidneys, already stressed by diabetes. The healthy swap is killing them slower than sugar would have. Cons lead at 166%, cadmium at 140% of safe limits. Markets to people who eat it daily, maximizing exposure. Health positioning makes diabetics poison themselves. Number 6. Lindt Excellence, 85%. Swiss chocolate since 1845? That red wrapper screaming European luxury. You pay double because you believe Swiss means superior quality. You're paying premium prices to poison yourself. Consumer Reports found lead at 166% of safe limits. Cadmium at 184%, both nearly double what your body can handle. But Lindt's response reveals who they really are. When confronted, they didn't apologize, didn't commit to fixing it. They attacked the safety standards. Lindt claimed findings were misleading, argued California's limits were too strict, suggested regulators should relax standards rather than Lindt clean up their chocolate. That's not how quality companies respond. That's how corporations respond when protecting quarterly earnings matters more than protecting people. Think about the heart attack survivor eating Lindt daily because their cardiologist recommended dark chocolate. They're paying $8 per bar for antioxidants mixed with neurotoxins. The cardiovascular benefits get undermined by heavy metals raising blood pressure. Those Swiss master chocolatiers mastered marketing, not safety. Cons lead at 166%. Cadmium at 184% of safe limits. Attack safety standards instead of fixing chocolate. Premium pricing is a lie about quality. Number 5. Godiva. Dark chocolate. Those gold boxes you give when you want to impress someone. $50 for Belgian heritage. The chocolate that says you spared no expense. It's all a fraud. In 2020, a lawsuit exposed what Godiva hid for decades. Most Godiva sold in America is made in Reading, Pennsylvania. Some from Turkey, not Belgium. Never touched Belgian soil. Different recipes. Cheaper ingredients. They printed Belgium 1926 in giant letters while manufacturing thousands of miles away. When caught, they settled for $3.5 million. Changed nothing. Still print Belgium prominently while hiding Made in USA in microscopic letters. The lawsuit proved fraud. Consumer Reports proved contamination. Elevated lead, elevated nickel. You're paying Belgian prices for Pennsylvania chocolate containing heavy metals. Open a gold box. Feel those ribbons. That's where your $50 went. Into packaging, into marketing, showing Belgian masters who have nothing to do with your American-made chocolate. Every Godiva box sold perpetuates a lie that a lawsuit already exposed. Cons contains elevated lead and nickel at luxury prices. Proven fraud. Pennsylvania chocolate marketed as Belgian lawsuit settlement changed nothing about deception. Number 4. Alter Eco Dark Chocolate. Every sustainability certification covering the wrapper, fair trade, organic, climate neutral, carbon negative, B Corp. The chocolate that makes conscious consumers feel morally superior. Your moral superiority includes lead poisoning. Consumer Reports found lead at 148% of safe limits. Cadmium at 173%. In chocolate you researched extensively before buying. This betrayal cuts deeper because you tried so hard. You read certifications, researched supply chains, paid premium prices to support companies doing things right. The certifications you trusted failed you completely. Alter Eco can tell you their exact carbon footprint. They publish regenerative agriculture reports, but they're not disclosing heavy metal test results. Transparency stops where your safety begins. Think about the environmental activist who switched to Alter Eco, believing certifications meant comprehensive responsibility. They're accumulating lead while feeling good about carbon-neutral purchases. The planet might benefit. Their kidneys don't. Every badge on that wrapper promised something better. None promise safe. Cons lead at 148%, cadmium at 173% of safe limits. Sustainability certifications are worthless for safety. Selective transparency hides. Contamination data number 3. Dove, dark chocolate promises. Those foil-wrapped pieces with inspirational messages. Treat yourself. You deserve this. The brand that built an empire convincing you self-care means eating their chocolate daily. They engineered your self-harm and called it self-love. Consumer Reports found lead at 156% of safe limits. Cadmium at 177%. In chocolate marketed for daily consumption, not occasional treats, daily rituals. Read those messages knowing what's inside. You deserve this means you deserve lead at 156%. Treat yourself means treat yourself to cadmium accumulation. The psychology is sick. Dove created a consumption pattern maximizing your exposure. Small pieces you grab throughout the day. Messages reinforcing you should do this regularly. Then they filled it with heavy metals. Dove is owned by Mars Incorporated. $45 billion in revenue. They could fix this before lunch. They choose not to. They trained you to poison yourself daily and profited massively. Cons. Lead at 156%, cadmium at 177% of safe limits. Marketing specifically encourages daily poisoning. Mars has unlimited resources. Chooses inaction. Number 2. Endangered species. Chocolate endangered animals on every wrapper. 10% of profits to conservation. The chocolate that lets you feel good about protecting wildlife. You're protecting animals while poisoning yourself. Consumer Reports found lead at 151% of safe limits. Cadmium at 166%. In chocolate marketed as ethical for people who care about doing good. Here's the sick irony. You're buying chocolate with lead at 151%, while 10% funds saving wolves. Your money protects endangered species. The product itself endangers human health. The conservation mission creates a moral halo stopping you from questioning anything else. You see the endangered animal. Feel good about your values. Never think to ask about heavy metals. Think about the environmental educator using these bars to teach students about conservation. She's exposing kids to excessive lead while teaching them to care about animals. The mission saves animals. The chocolate poisons you. Cons. Lead at 151%. Cadmium at 166% of safe limits. Conservation mission doesn't include human health. Moral marketing hides product contamination. Number 1. Perugina Premium. Dark chocolate Italian luxury since 1907. That blue wrapper you hunt down in specialty stores. The expensive imported chocolate serious lovers seek out specifically. It means the worst contamination Consumer Reports found. Perugina contains the absolute highest lead levels tested, the highest. The single worst result in the entire study. Beat every contaminated brand for pure toxic failure. The most expensive chocolate, Italian luxury, century-old heritage, delivered worse lead than dollar store chocolate. You paid import markups, premium prices, Italian taxes, shipping costs, all for the privilege of eating the most contaminated chocolate available. This represents complete failure at every level. European regulations didn't prevent it. Italian manufacturing didn't catch it. A century of supposed quality control produced the worst result possible. Italian heritage is meaningless when quality control is non-existent. Cons. Highest lead levels of all brands tested premium import pricing for worst contamination. Century of heritage means nothing for safety. 3 brands that actually passed. Stop. Go to your kitchen right now. If you see any of those 10 brands, throw them out immediately. Don't finish the bag. But here's good news. 3 brands actually passed testing. Number 3, Taza. Chocolate deliciously dark. 70% stone ground using traditional Mexican methods. Massive granite mills grinding slowly at low temperatures. The chocolate that feels gritty because it's minimally processed. That texture saved it. Consumer Reports found Taza had the second lowest lead levels in the entire study. Cadmium also well within safe range. Traditional methods apparently avoid contamination modern industrial processing creates. While Hershey's invested in high-speed equipment, Taza invested in stone mills working carefully. While Lindt optimized for smooth texture, Taza optimized for preserving natural cacao. Those choices produced the second safest chocolate tested. The gritty texture some dislike is actually proof of safety, evidence they didn't over-refine. That rustic texture means this chocolate won't poison you. Pros. Second lowest lead levels in all testing. Traditional stone grinding avoids industrial contamination. Texture proves minimal processing and safety. Number 2. Massed chocolate 80% cacao. Small Brooklyn chocolate maker. Bean-to-bar control of every step. 3 ingredients. Organic cocoa beans, organic cane sugar, organic vanilla beans. That simplicity achieved the impossible. Massed registered the absolute lowest lead level of all 28 chocolates tested. The lowest. Cadmium under half the maximum allowable dose. A tiny Brooklyn company with fraction of Hershey's resources beat every major corporation on safety. They don't have lobbying budgets, don't have global infrastructure, they just care about sourcing carefully. Mass tests soil conditions, selects beans from low contamination regions, blends strategically. These aren't expensive solutions. They're deliberate choices any manufacturer could make. But only Mass did. Paros. Absolute lowest lead levels of all brands tested. 3 simple ingredients. Complete quality control. Small company proves caring beats corporate resources. Number 1. Ghirardelli Intense Dark, 72% available at every grocery store. Target, Walmart, CVS right now. $4 to $6. American brand you recognize. This deserves number 1 for saving the most lives. Consumer Reports confirmed Ghirardelli 72% tested well below safe limits for both lead and cadmium. Not barely under, significantly under. Clear safety at commercial scale. Why does this matter most? Because solving this crisis requires accessible solutions. Mass costs $10 and requires hunting specialty stores. Taza's texture doesn't work for everyone. Ghirardelli removes every excuse. It's there next to contaminated brands right now. Same prices, same shelves, same convenience. You can switch today without special trips or budget changes. For millions eating Hershey's and Lindt, Ghirardelli sits 6 inches away at the same price. Ghirardelli proves major manufacturers can produce safe chocolate at commercial scale. Every contaminated brand could do this. They choose not to. Piero's, well below safe limits at affordable prices. Available everywhere, removes all barriers. Proves commercial manufacturers can prioritize safety. Conclusion: 10 brands failed. Perugina's record lead levels. Hershey's lobbying millions against your safety. All chose profit over your health. 3 brands passed. Ghirardelli everywhere at normal prices. Massed with the lowest contamination. Taza proving traditional methods work. Go clean your pantry right now. Throw out the poison. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more food industry exposés. Which should we investigate next? Comment below. Share this. Your family is eating these brands right now. They deserve the truth.